Okay, the kids are going to be heading back to school, and for all you moms and dads out there who have spent the summertime thinking, oh, if only I didn't have to have a kitchen with popsicle sticks on the counters and dirty shoes on the floor, maybe you're in luck, but it's going to take a little bit of planning. So lucky for you, Ashley Farrar is here from Maid, and she has come equipped with her not only some go-to things to keep the after-school madness organized, right? But you are a big believer in everyone in the family having their own role to play. So you have brought a chore wheel with you.
Yes, the famous chore wheel.
And you swear it works.
You know, it's one of those things where no one can really argue over the wheel because it's all fate. You know what I mean? It's not like you're like, oh, I always have to do the dishes, or oh, I always have to fold the laundry. The wheel decides for you.
The wheel is the
You know what I mean? Okay. So it's pretty much your fate as far as that goes. And we put age appropriate things on here.
Okay.
Laundry, vacuuming, mopping, picking up the kitchen, dusting, just things like that that are small,
unloading the dishwasher.
Tasks.
That was always a big one.
Unloading the dishwasher. My brother, he'll tell you, like, it's because he was tall enough. That's how my mom did chores. She's like, oh, you're tall enough for the top load of the dishwasher. Oh, you're tall enough to put stuff in the washing machine. Okay, front loaders, everybody's tall enough, y'all.
Right. Those days are over. Okay, so I mentioned, we'll get back to the chore wheel in a second, but I mentioned the after school rush, right? The kids, everybody gets home, they've thrown their backpacks in the car, and what do? But they come home and they just dump them. And then your toe is going to be the one to pound into it in the hallway. You have a solution.
And you know, it's a real easy solution. Just get everyone their own little laundry basket. Like when you come home from school, this is Julie's basket.
Okay.
Julie's shoes, Julie's backpack, whatever, Julie's lunchbox, it all goes in this basket.
Okay.
So then you know where your stuff is tomorrow morning when you're doing the same rush to get back out the door.
Okay.
And if you've got all your baskets lined up, let's say you have 3 or 4 kids, you got the 3 or 4 lunch boxes right there.
Right.
Let's go ahead and empty those.
You knew where I was going. Everyone has experienced the one forgotten lunchbox that's stuffed under the back seat, and you grab another one. Everybody has a spare one.
Exactly.
And then days go by, you don't know if they left it at school or not, and your car begins to reek.
Oh yeah, it gets that funky smell, and of course it's tuna fish day anytime that happens.
You know, I'm smiling because I don't have that at my house anymore, but you don't ever forget those days. And when they're behind you, you reminisce and you're kind of sad about them a little bit. But if you've handled it smartly, like you're suggesting, you can still have the fun and the chaos a little bit, but you don't have to be mad all the time.
Exactly. And everything's just a little bit more organized. Like you can say, hey, there's your basket. Take it upstairs with you, or there's, you know, your stuff, and then you can load all their clean clothes into this basket.
Now, I have to ask you, you're good about telling us where to get things. On the chore wheel, did you just order that, or where do you find it?
Oh, yeah, I mean, totally ordered this online. It was less than $10. They had big ones, they had little ones. They had ones where you can move the magnets. Find something that's going to work for your family, but let it be to where everyone can see it. So that everyone knows what their obligation is for the day. And then they can check it off. And then you'll find that your kids will start helping each other remember. They'll be like, hey, I already did mine. Did you do yours?
I did not do a chore wheel, and I'm really wishing I had, because I bet it helps too to build a habit. And then not just in keeping the house clean, I don't mean that, but your children get accustomed to what it is to mark something off of a list, and I bet they are not so overwhelmed with a lot of things facing them over time.
Exactly. Because, I mean, kids, they have so much to do already. If you give them a list, it's like, oh, no, it's over here. But if you give them a spin and a task, it just makes it so much easier.
There's a comedian, I think her name is Leanne Roberts. I've interviewed her before. She's out of Knoxville, and if Google her, and she has this great thing about, she talks about her family and about her teenage daughter and how mean she got when she got to be a teenager, which every parent has lived that.
We all were.
and how she can't find fault with her daughter because she has a lot on her. She has to unload the dishwasher and stuff like that. But we've all been there. If people need some expert help, is there room on your roster for them to call you at Maid and have you come and help at least clean the bathroom once a month?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, school's getting back in. Summer's kind of crazy because everyone's on vacation and doing things, and they aren't thinking, oh, I need to get my house clean. And then all of a sudden August comes and you're like, the kids have to go back to school. The house hadn't been cleaned since May.
Right.
You know, definitely give Molly Maid a call.
Okay.
Even if we just come, you know, every 2 weeks or maybe once a month, we can help relieve some of that stress to where at least you're not going, what have I done my baseboards the last? You know what I mean? Like, was that 6 months ago? Well, no, Molly Maid did it 2 weeks ago.
The worst one is the kids' bathroom. That's the absolute worst.
Is it because they're cleaning it themselves?
Or not, right? Or not. We've all remembered those days too. All right, Ashley, can I spin the wheel and find out?
Spin the wheel. Where are you headed today?
Well, I'll be in all chores.
All chores
are my chores.
We should have put Call Molly Maid on here.
That you should have.
Oh, changing the sheets.
Oh, I did that yesterday. All right.
She's ahead.
Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you.
MollyMaid.com is the website if you want to learn more. 892-MAID. And don't forget that she's always giving back to the community too. They are very much a part of life here in Chattanooga, and they understand what happens in your home. Thank you.
Thank you.